request that they look into making the Alabama-Tuscaloosa Street intersection a four-way stop. That would, I think, help a lot. It would slow the traffic down, and it would make it a lot safer for children and adults as well. We have a lot of people in the neighborhood who are now either walking and or bicycling, and there are children on bicycles as well. I don't know if this requires a warrant or anything like this, but it is a city street, and I don't think that we have to get the highway department involved.
It does take an ordinance to do it, but, so, Ms. Bessie, that, on Halsey Street, it is four-way at that same intersection, right?
I think so, yes, at the
Okay.
school. Yeah.
Okay. We can certainly, Terry, with Larry, to look at this and to get the recommendation as to what we need to do, and we have to go to all of us.
The other area that I'd like to talk about is just several of the intersections downtown. There seems to be a lot of increased traffic, I think trying to avoid stoplights, going up the hill at the bank and coming down Redden Street, and then cutting down and coming down Hill Street. There's a stop sign there. But what I'm concerned about is lately I've noticed, particularly on the weekends when the coffee shop is open and when the hot dog stand is set up out there, it's wonderful to see all this action downtown. But we don't have enough crosswalks downtown. And that intersection is particularly difficult because there are, well, traffic, you know, it's a weird intersection. People come at different angles and different ways. And we really need, I think we need to have some additional sidewalks for pedestrian crossings downtown. For example, I think we also need one right down here at the bridge. Last Saturday I was out and coming back, and there were people who were clearly tourists in town. They were trying to figure out how to get across the street down here at the bridge and the stoplight. And I know that there's, you know, I don't know where the state right-of-way and the state highway begins and ends there, and I know they're difficult to work with. But I would hope that the council would, you know, look into doing something about that area as well. Downtown needs a lot of help right now, and all of us who have owned property downtown are struggling, and we need all the help that we get. But finally, I have some really good news.
Good.
My husband Craig asked me to pass out one of these things for each one of you. As you know, Craig serves on the State Historical Commission, and the commission is opening its new museum this week at the Greyhound bus station. It is in commemoration of the Freedom Riders, and the grand opening of the museum will be at 10 o'clock Friday morning, and Craig wanted to be sure that you all had an invitation to attend. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
I was out of pocket due to family illnesses all weekend, so I didn't get to find out about the concert that we had yesterday. Can we get an update of this? I don't know,
It's my understanding that they had about 350 people for casting, looking for roles in this movie that's being proposed now. This has not been approved by anyone for a movie to come here. Council would have to take action on that, but they did do the casting here. Along with the casting, they did a concert. Had a problem with 300 or so people there for the concert. Very good event. Ruben can sing. He did a great job. But the tickets were a little high, you know, price-wise of the tickets. But still, in the end, I think there was a good crowd, and I think they were actually trying to lay the groundwork to see how Wetumpka would respond to something like this. The weather was fantastic. There were absolutely no mosquitoes. No mosquitoes out there at all. And people brought their chairs and sat back, and the Forts Creek tribe catered it for the hospitality part of it, which was outstanding, what they did. And they did prepare a sheet, and we will put that in your hands, for the revenues that they felt like how they enhanced the businesses in Wetumpka while they were here and what they were doing. So we'll be able to put that in your hand in your next package. There was also mentioned by a lot of people, and there's been some talk for some time about wanting to do a jazz fest, blues and jazz fest here in Wetumpka. I don't know a lot about that, but I think someone will be coming, some organization will probably be coming our way. But if you haven't been back there and just look behind that building back to the river, it is absolutely beautiful. The Public Works did go in there and trim up trees, and I came through there shortly after, and I said, dadgummit, they didn't get that stick off of the sidewalk. So I started walking toward that stick, and it wasn't a stick. It was a big old snake that I tell you. I thought all in all, it went well. Absolutely no problems. Chief came in there with her crew not knowing what to expect. And then as the crowd was not as large as had been anticipated, they were able to start sending their people home. And but it was very well covered, very well organized. And Chris, you and I had talked some years ago about how you can block off coming off of the boat. From that end of the park, you only have to block one bridge and then set up a gate on the other. And it's the only way you can get through to come in the back way. And so I thought it went real well. Thought Wetumpka could be proud of what we did. That's right. You were in the river. Okay. Any other comments? Motion to adjourn?